fourth quarter at the cab in the first one. But I fully expect the Tigers to come out firing. Talking a little bit with some of the coaching staff, you got to think that if they're not fired up at this point, nothing gets them fired up, and so I fully expect these guys to come out ready to play.
Well, exactly like we were wanting the girls to come out hot last night, and they came out unafraid of anything last night. If our boys can get this the same start as the good ladies did last night, so be it. And we're having introductions of the non-starters here for Hopkins Central. Jackson Wynn, one of the non-starters. 22, Zach Phillips, another non-starter. 15 is Wesley Morris.
Number 4, Cabarian Hopkins. The non-starters for Caldwell County. Number 1, Trip Branch.
And we do want to make that announcement, Eric. There is no live stream of the ball game because of the cost factor involved, but this game will be taped, and then you can go to YouTube or at the station level and go and get it later, but nothing live going on tonight. Nine starters for the Tigers are being introduced. And here are the starting lineups for tonight's game. Number 3 being introduced first is Sam Allman. Number 5, Ethan Putty getting the nod. Number 14, Tyler Mann. Number 21 is John Miller. And number 40 is Kobe Powell. And for homestanding Caldwell County Tigers, Darren Boyd gets the first out for the Tigers. Number 20, John Davis coming out. Number 2, Jameer Riley. Number 22, Caden Felix. And number 32 is Seth Scott. Those are your 5 Caldwell County starters. Hopkins Central on the floor right now. Caldwell County huddling down underneath the opponent's basket here. Getting revved up, fired up, ready to go, and now they break their huddle. Starters move to center court, and we're just about ready for 7th District action here. Second game of tonight's first round 7th District matchup featuring Hopkins County Central and Caldwell County. And for the play-by-play here in the first quarter, Tiger sportscaster Eric Jacobs.
Thanks, Bob. All set for tip. It'll be Boyd and Allman in the center circle. Whistle blows. Ball is up and we're off. Tip won by the Tigers. John Davis to bring it across midcourt. Davis met high by Allman. He's going to hand it off to Boyd in the corner. Boyd back to the point for Fralix. Fralix will dribble right. Now to Davis. Davis to Boyd, looking for a gap. Not there. He'll return to Davis. They'll swing it right side. Now inside to Scott. Hands off for Fralix. Drives, middle of the lane. Right-hand floater. Off the mark. Ball squirting around. Putty able to fall on top of it. He'll hand to Allman. Quickly forward. Underneath the basket. No good. Riley might have got a hand on that shot that was put up by Putty. And now Tigers head the other way. Davis drawing a little bit of contact. Putty trying to cut across him. Instead will pick up the foul. And Hopkins County Central with a quick first team foul here in this first quarter. Putty with his first. Tigers back in possession of the ball. Davis dribbling left side. Feeds it top of the key to Riley. Drives up with the right hand. No good. Scott with the rebound. They'll bounce it out to Riley. Riley will hold, calls for some help, gets it to the point to Fralix. Now they swing it left side for Davis. Davis back central. They'll go right side for Riley. Now for Fralix. Hands off to Boyd. Boyd to Riley. Driving. Dishes it to Scott. Patiently up. Man with the block. Going to be rebounded by Putty. Quickly sent up. And this one up and in. Ethan Putty able to finish. Hopkins County Central draws blood first. They're up 2-0. 6:37 to go in this first quarter. Boyd over to Davis on the left wing. Skips it back to Boyd. Hop step, middle of the lane. Left-hand floater. Nice touch. Off the back of the iron and in. We're all knotted up at 2 apiece. Putty gives it over to Allman on the right wing. Skips it to Mann at the point. Mann met by Boyd. Tigers come out in a man-to-man. Mann one-on-one. Kicks it off for Putty. Right wing. Back high for Allman. Allman met quickly by Freilich. Has to get rid of it. Able to find it to Mann. Mann driving baseline. Goes up. Boyd all over him. They're going to call a foul. Mann able to finish. Instead, quick first foul against Darian Boyd. 5:55 to go in the first quarter. We'll put Tylen Mann at the line for the first time this evening. Mann at the line for 2. Or for 1, for a 3-point play. Should say able to convert on that. Hopkins County Central leads 5-2. 5:51 to go in the first quarter.
Hopkins Central in a zone defense now.
Riley, top of the key, kicks it off for Davis. 3-ball, money. John Davis able to convert. We're knotted up at 5 apiece. Both teams answering one another early on in the first quarter. Mann driving, dishes it off for Putty. Has that ball stripped. Now Freilich will hand to Boyd. Boyd one-on-one, step back, jumper, the long ball. Able to connect. Tigers jump out to a 7-5 lead, 5:16 to go in this first quarter. As we mentioned, both games being tight affairs. This one already shaping up to be that early on in the first quarter. Ball down low to Miller. Contested, up no good. Powell able to snag away the board. Powell's pass tip. Davis in pursuit, sliding on the floor. Able to get it. Now Powell is on it. Davis will step over top of him, and we're going to have a 30-second timeout taken by Hopkins County Central.
A lot of action, fast and furious. John Davis with a steal, but got it on the floor, and Hopkins Central, I think, did have possession of the ball. Yeah.
Yes. So has possession of the ball. We're able to call a timeout.
And Paul County up here 7-5 over the Storm. And again, a really nice played basketball game so far. 1 foul on each team. No turnovers yet. Derek,
That you rarely see, and especially at the high school level.
Exactly.
So both teams coming out ready to play. Back in action now. Hopkins Central inbound.
And we've got scoreboard issues down here.
Open now. Scoreboard. It's not a true game until we have a scoreboard issue.
Exactly. It's sometimes a wardrobe malfunction. Sometimes it's a scoreboard malfunction.
So with the scoreboard issue, we'll go ahead and take a 30-second break and be back with the rest of your first quarter. You're listening to Tigers basketball here on 103.3 The Tiger.
We just have to keep people from.
Planters Bank, located at 208 North Jefferson Street, is locally owned and operated with a strong, sincere focus on customer service. Planters Bank has a diverse team of seasoned professionals in Western Kentucky and Clarksville, Tennessee. Since first opening their doors, Planters Bank has made a name for itself as an energetic player in the financial services market. Stop by and talk to the friendly folks at Planters and find out about the You Choose Rewards program. Planters Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
And we're back here at the cab. Time is still out on the floor while the clock down at our right end. Caldwell County moving from left to right on your radio dial. The scoreboard at the right end here is the one that isn't functioning, and the score on the other end is not up correctly. So time may be
We're
right.
getting there.
We're slowly making progress.
So we've got a 4 on the home side. They're creeping up to the 7.
I think we're convinced the time is 4:54. And yeah, it's now, the score is 7-5, Caldwell County in the lead.
So now we are all squared away, as we mentioned, more times than not. Sometimes with it being a wireless scoreboard, we run into the same issue in soccer. Just it loses its connection every now and then.
That does happen.
Technology can be a wonderful thing. It can be a wonderfully frustrating thing at times as well.
And as play resumes here, Hopkins Central will inbound the ball here at side midcourt for the play-by-play Tiger sportscaster Eric Jacobs.
Thanks, Bob. Back in action. Tigers with a 7-5 lead. 4:50 to go in this first quarter. Man, double team, feeds it inside. They'll kick it out for Putty. 3. Putty shot off the mark. Going to be rebounded by Allman. He'll hand off to Man. Man high at the top of the yard. Gives to Allman. Will dribble right. Lays it off for Miller. Miller holds into the right corner for Allman. He'll dribble it central. Gets it to Putty. Putty at the point. Now right wing for Allman. Allman dribbling. Tigers in tight defense. Still in a man-to-man. Trying to feed it inside to Man. He has it, backs in, shot up, blocked. Second attempt, able to put it off the glass and convert, and we're knotted up at 7 apiece. 4:08 to go in the first quarter. Come the Tigers on the attack. Boyd floats it right side for Davis. Davis double teamed, able to find help in Boyd, feed it to the top of the key to Riley. Pulls up, nice shot and in. Tigers retake the lead 9-7. Hopkins Central looking to answer. Man out of the backcourt will hold patiently. He's tracked by Riley. Screen set, Man will work around it, finds a lane, drives, puts it up, able to get it off the rim and in. And we're knotted up at 9 apiece. Both teams really feeling each other out here early on and trading field goals back and forth.
We got to stop Man's presence inside. He has 7 points of Hopkins Central's 9.
Riley jumper, middle of the lane, no good. Allman snags the board. Quick pass up court to Putty. 2-step up with Boyd. Nice defense, put his arms up and put that shot off balance. Riley able to pull away the defensive rebound. Tigers now on the front court. Riley to Boyd. Met by Putty, will give to Riley. Riley holds high on the left side, feeds it inside to Fralix. Fralix not quite ready for the pass, comes off of his hand and picked up by Allman. Allman out of the backcourt, picking up some steam, driving, has his pocket picked by Boyd. Boyd coming the other way, Miller in pursuit, and Boyd able to finish with a smooth left hand. Tigers now lead 11-9, 2:35 in this first quarter. Putty throws it over to Allman into the right corner for Miller. Now to Man. Man driving. Tries to split 2 defenders. Has the ball taken by Fralix and a foul called. That foul going against Caden Fralix, and kind of a tough angle up here to see, but he came away with the ball. It was called for the foul. Now we have a substitution. Checking out of the game is Kobe Pyle. He'll be replaced by Kierion Hobgood. Hobgood inbound pass, tipped by Davis, picked up by Putty. Putty drives.
Maybe we got by with a foul.
I believe we did. Tried to split 2 defenders, some contact and no call. The ball came out of Putty's hand, and the Tigers benefit with that turnover. Both teams now, Hopkins County Central with 2, Caldwell with 1. Here's the Tigers. Trip Branch into the game for Caldwell County. Boyd spots up 3, off the mark. Branch comes flying in, put back on the baseline, and the freshman immediately making an impact.
Yes. Going to be a fine player before he gets his high school career over with.
I would say he may come by that honestly.
Yes. Yes.
Caldwell leading 13-9. Man inside, puts it up, no good. Second attempt, spinning. This one off the glass and in. Tigers maintaining a 13-11 lead, 1:38 to go in the first quarter. Davis across the Tiger logo, hands it off for Fralix. Fralix inside to Riley. He'll get it returned to him. Middle of the lane, Caden Fralix jumper, no good. Contested rebound, Hobgood able to snag it away. Quick pass up court. Putty misses the mark with the layup. Riley with the ball, throws it to Boyd. Boyd heading the other direction, pulls up middle of the lane and will convert. A lot of back and forth action. The Tigers able to be the ones who come out on top. They now lead by 4, 1:07 left. Man spots up for a 3 and immediately answers. Knocks that 4-point lead down to 1. Bob, this one looks like it's going to be a fun one. 51 seconds, ball fed inside to Riley, spinning, middle of the lane. Is going to have that ball tipped away by Fralix. And now with 46.4 seconds, the Tigers will inbound from the left baseline with a 1-point lead. Boyd able to get the ball into Davis, now to Riley. Riley to Boyd, he'll hold 41 seconds. Tried to float it for Riley, Riley not ready, that's picked off by Hobgood, and Hobgood able to finish with the easy left hand uncontested on the other end. Hopkins Central taking their first lead of the game, now up 16-15, 26 seconds left in the quarter. Riley spinning, middle of the lane, finishes with two hands off the glass. Tigers retake the lead, 17-16, 17 seconds remaining in the quarter. Man drives, kicks it out to Hobgood. Hobgood one-on-one with Branch, pulls up, long two, able to connect. Hopkins Central retakes the lead, 4 seconds. Boyd one-on-one with Almond, step back three from way out, that one just shy. And after 1 quarter of play, it's Hopkins County Central 18, Caldwell County 17. We'll go ahead and take a 30-second break and be back with your second quarter. You're listening to Caldwell County basketball here on your hometown station, 103.3 The Tiger.
Do you have a child in school? Are they up to date with their immunizations and booster shots? The Community Medical Clinic would like to remind you that Kentucky now requires any child over 1 year of age going into daycare or school to receive the hepatitis A series. That's 2 doses recommended 6 months apart. And also, don't forget, the meningitis vaccine needs to be received at age 16. So call the Community Medical Clinic today at 270-365-0227. They're here to make sure your child is protected and ready for school. Again, call 270-365-0227 today.
And we're back here at the cab. First quarter is completed. Hopkins County Central leading the Tigers at the end of one, 18-17. Again, Eric, turnovers are at a minimum, 2 for the Storm and 2 for the Tigers. We made a really lazy, ill-advised pass on that last one, but we've got to somehow figure out a way to shut down Tylen Mann. He has 14 or 8, 11, 12 points here in the first quarter. Hopkins Central will inbound at the start of the second quarter, and for the call, Tiger sportscaster Eric Jacobs.
Thanks, Bob. Back in action. Hopkins Central with an 18-17 lead. Hobgood at the point. Will hand it over to Mann. Tigers now in a 2-3 zone. 3 taken by Allman, a block, and a foul called on Katie Fralix. So Fralix picks up a quick second foul here at the start of the second quarter, and that will send Allman to the line for 3 points. Allman.
Hopefully not 3 points.
Hopefully not. The opportunity for 3 points. Allman's first connects. Allman shooting an impressive 72% from the line.
So he's going to at least make 2 of the 3.
Surveys the second. Up and in, and really a smooth free throw.
Once you get the first 2 down, that third one gets a little easier.
Substitution, Phillips checking into the game to replace Putty for the Storm. Allman converted his first 2. Can't get the third to drop, but Hopkins County Central able to come away with the rebound. Hobgood puts up a 3 and turns those 2 free throws into a 5-point play. And Hopkins Central now leading 23-17, 7:34 to go in the second quarter. There's Branch on the right wing. He'll hold, swings it far left side for Davis. Davis spots up, 3 ball and answers. Makes it a 23-20 Hopkins County Central lead. Allman going to try for 3, just off the mark. Davis able to snag the rebound, will take it out of the backcourt and slow it down. Over to the left wing for Branch for 3, and Trip Branch. Pure shot from beyond the arc.
That's how you make up a deficit pretty quickly, Eric, or 2 threes.
And that is quite a way to answer. And so quickly, what was a Hopkins County Central run now turns into a 23-23 ball game with 2 threes. Just Branch, you love to see that out of a freshman. Just a lot of confidence taking that shot. Central possession. Hopgood steps in, feeds it down low for man. Swarmed in a sea of white, and a foul. That foul going against one, Trip Branch. Branch will pick up his first, team's fourth. That foul on the floor. Had a substitution. Seth Scott checking out of the game for the Tigers. He was replaced by Jamarius Blaine. Quick inbound. Ball's going to be knocked away. That knocked out of the hands of Zach Phillips, who checked in for the Storm for the first time this evening. Central with another opportunity. They'll inbound from the baseline. Hopgood looking for an open man. Finds it underneath the basket in Phillips. Phillips making a quick impact for the Storm. Give them a 25-23 lead. 6:39 to go in this first half. Davis at the point. Looks like Central now in a man-to-man, and a foul off the ball. That going against four, Hopgood. Hopgood will pick up his first, team's third. And now a substitution. Putty checking into the game. Allman checking out for Hopkins County Central. 6:29 left in the first half. Tigers trail by 2. There's Blaine. Blaine some pressure, able to shake it. Wants to drive, middle of the lane, goes up, has the ball stripped. Ball still loose on the floor. Miller able to come away with it. Coming the other direction is Mann. He's one-on-one with Branch. Pulls up middle of the lane, left-hand floater and in. And Mann really having his way here in this first half. A big reason why Hopkins Central up 27-23. Davis, one-on-one with Putty, kicks it off to Blaine on the high right side. Blaine dribbles Central, holds, gets it to Riley. Riley met by Miller. Riley, one-on-one, hop step into the lane, pulls up and in. Jameer Riley, a lot of confidence driving down the left side of that lane.
I think he accepted the challenge.
Yes. Miller Mann spotted up for a three, no good. Phillips will try from the left corner, and Phillips able to convert. Hopkins County Central getting hot from beyond the arc. They have 3 3-points this half. Tigers now in possession. They trail by 5. They have 5:14 left in the first half. Davis to Boyd, step back, long two. This one just shy. Contested rebound. Last touch by Hopgood. Tigers will maintain possession. We have another substitution. Kobe Pyle will check back in, and he will replace Hopgood. Davis to inbound from the baseline. Quick skip to Boyd. Middle of the lane goes up, no good. Contested rebound down low. They're going to say that Boyd last touched it, as that one goes out for a Hopkins County Central ball. Tigers had 2 big threes and then have gone a little cold.
Hopkins Central opening up a 5-point lead on the Tigers.
Man, one-on-one with Riley, working around a pick, will be back out to the point. Now he's met by Davis, driving, wanted to float that ball for Pyle. Instead, put it over his hand, and Caldwell County will be the beneficiary of that Storm turnover. Tigers taking their time to get it out of the backcourt. Davis is going to lead this attack. Davis at the point, right side for Boyd. Passes tipped away by Putty. And the Tigers just looking like,
maybe a little sleepwalking right now.
A little sleepwalking, just some of the passes have a little lackadaisical, a little slow to move into that open space. Now the energy looking like it's picking up. Davis at the point. He'll hold and is met by Pyle. There's right side for Branch.
A lot of physical play inside the lane.
Now Riley spinning inside the lane, goes up with 2 hands, and Jameer Riley having himself a nice first half.
They can't stop him inside, neither can we stop Mann inside.
Ball comes to Miller, puts one up from the left block. That one no good. Davis able to corral that rebound, gets it to Boyd. Boyd sees some space, goes in, up no good, but a foul. Absorbed a little contact as he was driving. That foul going against 14, Tylen Mann.
We need to get about 3 more on him.
Mann will pick up his first, team's fourth, and that puts Boyd at the line. Boyd's first of 2, climbs over the top of the iron and in. They'll have the opportunity to make it a 1-point game with this next free throw. Boyd second, connects, and the Tigers now trail by 1, 30-29, 3:40 to go in the first half. Mann hands to Allman, who's back in the game. Deep 3 from Mann, too strong off the back of the iron. Allman with the board, jumps from the right block and connects off the glass. The Tigers just having a tough time.
Long rebounds always
Yes.
are adventuresome. It was a real long rebound.
And ends up with a Storm 32-29 lead, 3:15 to go in the second. Riley inside the lane is stripped. Putty with the rebound. Putty coast to coast, left hand, too strong. Blaine pulls away the board. Now Blaine running coast to coast, gets it to Boyd. He'll drive, spinning, left side of the lane, off the glass, no good. But that will send Darian Boyd back to the line for 2. And if you want somebody at the free throw line all the time tonight, Boyd is your man.
You want him.
Boyd, the Tigers' leading scorer on the season, comes into this game shooting 84%. He's in the top 20 in the state in terms of free throw percentage. Continues on that trend as he hits his first. Substitution for the Tigers. Blaine checks out. Cole Smiley checking in for the first time this evening. Boyd able to convert on his first. Now back for his second. Shot is up and in. He's a perfect 4 for 4 on the night. Tigers trail by 1, 32-31, 2:56 to go in the first half. Allman skip pass. It's a foul. Foul gets it back to Allman, met by Boyd. He'll skip it into the corner for Phillips, speeds it inside for Putty. Davis on him, but Putty able to finish over the hands of Davis. Extends that lead back to 3, 2:36 remaining in the half. Davis at the point, gets this ball to Boyd. Boyd driving, hop step, lane, puts it up with the right hand, no good. Rebounded by the Storm. Phillips in pursuit, goes up, no good. Contact on both ends. No call. Now Davis spinning into the lane, can't finish the rebound, but Cole Smiley there for an easy putback off the glass. Tigers back to trailing by 1. 2:04 to go in the first half. Mann, one-on-one. Wanted to drive and then is fouled. That foul going against Jameer Riley. Just all sorts of fouls being called, not called.
It's a gas game now, so to speak. You're right. There have been a lot of physical play inside, not been called. Touch foul was called there.
Miller and Hopgood checking back into the game for the Storm. Quick inbound, they get it to Hopgood, able to beat Smiley, drives the lane, off the glass and in. One of the big keys you got to think going into halftime, Tigers have to figure out how do you stop that inside presence.
You don't go for the fake, that's for sure, on the outside if they're outside.
Whether it be a drive or being fed inside, just having a tough time down low. Now Boyd driving with the middle of the lane, up off the mark. Miller gets the rebound, hands it to Mann. Mann picking up steam, middle of the lane, floater and in. Hopkins Central now with their biggest lead of the game, up 38-33, a minute 22 to go in this first half. Boyd across midcourt. They'll work around a screen, hands it off to Riley. Riley spinning up in the middle of the lane, can't get this one to fall. Mann able to snatch away the defensive board. Mann kicks it out to the corner for Hopgood for 3, off the mark. Bodies crashing underneath. Smiley able to snag the board. They get it to Boyd, 54 seconds. Boyd skips it to Davis. Outside for Branch, 3. Trip Branch converts it. And a big time 3 by Branch. And now we have a timeout called and some disagreement about how from Hopkins Central on whether that timeout should have been awarded. But instead,
I'm not sure what your argument is, Eric.
I think that their argument may have been that by the time the whistle was blown, they already had the ball at midcourt. They had already inbounded, the ball was at midcourt, and then the timeout was awarded to the Tigers. And so, but maybe a legitimate argument. If that is the case, you can see Coach K was signaling for the timeout, just was awarded late.
And one thing keeping us in the game is our long-range shooting. We have 4 threes, offsetting 3 threes by Hopkins Central. So, and then Jameer Riley having a nice game inside for the Tigers. Tigers only find themselves down 2 points. 46 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Looks like another wet spot on the floor. Now still having some discussion with the official.
Tyler Mann for Hopkins Central with 16 points, and Hopgood off the bench with 9. So those 2 players have done damage to the Tigers.
And both of those players coming into the game, 2 of their leading scorers, actually they are their 2 leading scorers. Mann coming into this game averaging right under 17 points. Hopgood comes in with 11. And so you've got it. Those are their two big time guys. Moore, their 3rd leading scorer, out with the injury. And so you've got to think if you can limit the opportunity they get, that puts you in good shape. Now we're back in action. Storm in possession of the ball for the final 36 seconds. Deep 3 taken by Miller. That one off the mark. Smiley able to get the board, and Tigers come the other way. 28 seconds, trailing by 2. Davis at midcourt. Met by Hopgood, beats him, drives, kicks it out to Boyd. Boyd finds some space. Now to Branch. Branch's jumper off the mark. Boyd able to rebound, spinning underneath the basket, finishes with the left hand. And we're all knotted up at 38 apiece. Hopgood, deep 3, off the mark. Smiley able to get it, hands it off to Boyd. 3 seconds, 2. Got to put a last-second shot up. Boyd does, and just off the mark, off the back of the iron. And so we thought it would be a tight one going in. So far, we're halfway correct. It's going into halftime. We're all knotted up at 38 apiece. We'll go ahead and take a 3-minute break and be back with your halftime stats. You've been listening to Caldwell County Tiger basketball here on 103.3 The Tiger.
Great news. Any size ice cold and refreshing soft drinks are still just $1 at McDonald's every day. That's the news. Now the weather. Soft drink lovers at McDonald's report enjoying ice cold deliciousness. Also reported, chance of refreshment, 100%. Get any size soft drink for just $1 only at McDonald's. A la carte only, limited time offer at participating McDonald's. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Caldwell Medical Center Sleep Lab offers diagnosis for a variety of sleep problems, including sleep apnea. 1 in every 5 Americans have significant sleep difficulties, which, when diagnosed properly, can be successfully treated. A few symptoms of sleep disorders include fatigue, morning headaches, impotence, frequent urination, irritability, memory loss, high blood pressure, and loud snoring. If you have some of these symptoms, we may be able to help you identify and treat them before they cause more serious health conditions. Caldwell Medical Center offers studies in lab and in your home depending on your insurance company's requirements. Call 270-365-0300 for more information.
Hi, Caldwell County. I'm Allie Coleman with First Southern National Bank, and I'm ready to service your next loan. Whether you're wanting to build your first home, buy an investment property, or add square footage for your growing family, we can tailor a solution just for you. Stop by my office at 101 West Washington Street in Princeton, or give me a call at 270-365-3545 to apply today. First Southern National Bank, Equal Housing Lender, Federal Registry 409424, NMLS 1002997.
Good news. Penny Royal Electric is doing it again. Yes, Penny Royal Electric is helping develop the leaders of tomorrow by awarding 14 $1,000 scholarships to students in the Penny Royal Electric service area, including scholarships to non-traditional students. Details and application forms are available now at each office of Penny Royal Electric in Russellville, Elkton, Hopkinsville, and Keyes. You may also print the details and application forms from our website at www.precc.com. That's www.precc.com. Please do not wait until the last minute. Applications must be postmarked by April 15, 2018. At Penny Lime Electric, we do more than sell electricity. We are planning and investing in the future by helping develop the leaders of the future. Penny Lime Electric, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative, investing in the future.
Porter Gas Company is a full-service local and family-owned propane company offering services in Princeton, Cadiz, Madisonville, and Murray. Right now, Porter Gas is offering specials on propane. Porter Gas offers Holland and Napoleon grills, Dixie choppers, and they also have Red Max weed eaters. Contact Porter Gas Company today for all of your residential, commercial, and agricultural propane needs. Porter Gas Company, a family tradition of service since 1951.
This is Fred Foltz at the Woodall Agency in Princeton. We have served the small business owners of this area for over 100 years. If you have trouble understanding liability or workers' comp insurance, are your insurance premiums spiraling out of control? Whether you're a furniture store on Main Street, a plumber or electrician, or a locally owned bank or car dealer, we have a policy for you. We are the business insurance experts. Give me a call at 365-5541. You'll be glad you did.
Howdy, folks. I'm Colonel Sanders here to tell you about KFC's $5 fill-up. Now, some people are saying that I'm just Reba McEntire and that KFC has paid me to be the Colonel. But if that were true, how would I know my $5 fill-ups are full of a lot of delicious food? How would I know that you could get a real meal with 2 pieces of Kentucky Fried Chicken, mashed potatoes and gravy, a biscuit, cookie, and a drink for just $5? It's not like I could just read it off a script designed to make you hungry. Or could I? KFC. It's bang rockin' good.
At participating KFCs only. Prices may vary. Factor substitutions, etc.
And welcome back to the Cab, where it is halftime in this 7th District semifinal. Both teams knotted up at 38 apiece. They'll have 16 more minutes to play when they come back out of the locker rooms to get ready to see who will have the honor of challenging Madisonville North Hopkins for that district championship on Friday night.
As we thought this game would be, Eric, it's turned out to be all of that with a very close game. So close that obviously we're tied here at halftime, 38-38. Hopkins Central outscoring the Tigers by 1 in the first quarter, 18-17. The Tigers outscoring Hopkins Central by 1 in the second quarter, 21-20 for the tie here at halftime. For the Tigers, led tonight in the first half with Darian Boyd with 14 points on 5 field goals, 4 out of 4 at the free throw line, 8 points for Trent Branch on 1 2-point field goal and 2 threes, coming in and really giving the Tigers a boost when Caden Fralix went out early with his second foul midway through the first quarter. Tripp coming in, contributing 8 points. Jameer Riley, 8 points on 4 field goals. Some strong moves inside. 6 points for John Davis on 2 threes. And 2 points for Cole Smiley on a field goal and a putback in the second quarter. Total of 38 points for the Tigers. Tigers 4 out of 4 from the free throw line tonight. Only committed 5 fouls and really nobody in trouble except Caden had to sit out all of the second quarter and some of the first quarter with his 2 fouls. For Hopkins Central, they're led by Tylen Mann with 16 points. He has 6 2-pointers, 1 3-pointer, 1 out of 1 from the free throw line for his 16 points. 9 points for Kearion Hopgood on 3 2-pointers, 1 3-pointer for his 9 points. 5 points for Zach Phillips on a 2-pointer and a 3-pointer. 4 points each for Sam Allman on 1 field goal, 2 out of 3 at the free throw line, and 4 points for Ethan Putty on 2 field goals for his 4 points, a total of 38 for Hopkins Central here at halftime. Hopkins Central at the free throw line, 3 out of 4 tonight. Both teams protecting the basketball. Hopkins Central with only 3 turnovers. And Conwell County with 4 turnovers. So it's what we were expecting, Eric, and that's what we got.
Been a very, very close half. Neither team really able to establish themselves as a clear-cut leader. Hopkins Central doing it a bit more, would maybe give the advantage in terms of runs to them in the second half. Looked like, or in the first half, I should say, looked like for a minute there they were going to maintain that 5 to 8 point lead. That got eroded away. A lot of that thanks to the deep shooting by the Tigers from beyond the arc, and so it'll be interesting to see what changes are made. You've got to think for the Tigers defensively, you have to limit man.
Well, obviously we've got to keep man out of the lane, and we got to watch him outside because he can hit the three. And then Hopgood, when he's coming off the bench, he provides them a lot of quickness that we have ability, not too well defending tonight on their quick first moves outside on both man and Hopgood. So whether that forces Coach K back into a zone, we don't know, but we do know that we have to put some kind of defense on those two young men.
And then on the other side of things, offensively, we've just got to keep having the shots falls, keep having that confidence from taking it from beyond the arc. Really, we've done a nice job, something we haven't seen a lot during the season, but have established a little bit of an inside presence in this game, especially kind of that middle just above the blocks area has quite a few shots, especially by Jameer Riley.
Exactly. And this is one of the strengths, I think, of this team is that Darian, as good a player as he is, and somebody that can take it over really quickly, has 14, and the other members of the team, we have 24 points here. So if he's not putting up big numbers, other players have found the ability to step in there and compete and score. So if he can light it up here in the second half, more power to the Tigers and their hope for the ability to probably win this basketball game.
Yes.
So we got another chess match brewing here for the third quarter, about 45 seconds away from the tip. Caldwell County will inbound the basketball to start the third quarter. When play does resume, we're down to 34 seconds. The Tigers huddled around Coach K, and also Hopkins Central likewise huddled around their coach.
And as we mentioned, the winner of this game, the opportunity on Friday night to play in that District 7 championship. We know for sure that we'll be back in action here on Thursday as the girls punch their ticket into the regional tournament as they advance to the district finals. And so hopefully we'll have a Thursday and Friday night broadcast for you. We'll know a little bit more about that after 2 more quarters of play, but it should be a fun night. We will get to breathe tomorrow night for a little and then right back to it. But this is what it's about.
This is tournament time, and Caldwell County to inbound the basketball at side midcourt. And for the call here in the third quarter, my broadcast partner, Eric Jacobs.
Thanks, Bob. Back in action. Both teams knotted up, 38 apiece. Winner of this game will go to the district championship on Friday. The loser of this game season will be over. Here's Davis, goes into the left corner, double teamed, his pass is tipped. Coming the other way are the Storm. Miller's gonna pull up right side of the lane, gets a quick 2 points for Hopkins County Central. And they will take the lead now up 40 to 38, 7:26 to go. And now we've got some battling going on.
A little physical aggressiveness by Hopkins Central on Trent Branch.
And nothing going out either way, but him and Miller having a battle. And that's something we noted in the first half. A lot of physical play underneath the basket. Just not a lot of calls. 2-step by Boyd in.
And they call him for walking.
They're going to call him for walking, so it's 2 players avoiding the possibility of a foul. And so Hopkins Central will be in possession of the ball. Here's a man. He's met by Riley. Man will hold. Wants to work around a screen, and now he will be called for a travel. So Man and Boyd exchanging traveling violations, and everything offsets. Tigers will have the ball, and they trail by 2, 40 to 38. Davis inbounds to Boyd. Davis across midcourt. Double team, feeds it inside to Fralix underneath the basket. Too strong off the glass. Able to corral his own rebound. Kicks it off to Davis. Pump fake. Steps in. Jumper. Pure shot. by John Davis knocks it up at 40 apiece. 6:46 to go in the third quarter. Putty two-step in, they get it to Mann. Mann finds a lane, drives, finishes with the right hand.
And there was that first shake move out front, and we went for it.
And if Mann sees a lane, he's skilled enough and quick enough to take it. Now Riley, middle of the lane jumper in his favorite spot, about 4 or 5 feet out. Now inside a big-time block by Darian Boyd, came up and swatted it away from Putty. Davis tried to thread the needle. Instead, Miller going to pick that one off, and the Storm coming the other way. Mann into the lane, goes up. Looked like a block. Instead, it's going to be a foul. That's going to go against Darian Boyd.
Darian is second of the evening.
Will be the team's first, and that will put Mann back at the line, this time for 2. Coming into this game, Mann shooting 70% from the line, able to connect on his first. He's now 2 of 2 on the night. Mann back for his second. Ball's up, connects. Hopkins County Central with a 44-42 lead. 6:05 to go in the third quarter. Boyd out of the backcourt is going to be met at the midcourt line by Putty. Hands it off to Riley. Riley at the elbow. Hop step into the lane. Able to finish with the right hand. That ball wanted to take a trip around the rim before it found the bottom. All knotted up at 44 apiece. Mann's pass saved by Davis. Last-ditch effort was thrown and caught by Allman. They'll hand off to Miller in the corner. Miller comes central. Trying to find a little space. He'll lay it off for Allman. Allman dribbling to the point. Tigers back in a man-to-man. Miller feeds it underneath and a wide-open Putty. I think Davis may have got hung up on a screen set down low. And Hopkins County Central jumps back out to a 46-44 lead. 5:10 to go in the third quarter. Davis inside to Riley. Riley hands it off for Davis underneath the basket. Up, no good. Some contact, no call. Coming the other way, the Storm. Putty underneath the basket. Riley was there, made him miss the layup. Allman's going to get it in the second attempt effort, up and in. Storm now with a 4-point lead. 4:48 to go in the third. Tigers looking to respond off this possession. Boyd gets it off to Davis on the right wing. Davis, fake, steps in top of the key, and now Davis going to be called for a travel. We'll have 2 substitutions. Hobgood checking in for the Storm. Blaine checking in for the Tigers. Davis was the player checked out for Caldwell County. So now the Storm will inbound from their own baseline. Now everything's situated out. And the Storm will look to try and extend on this 48-44 lead with this possession. Hobgood to man at the point. They swing it right side for Miller. Feeds it inside for Hobgood. Cutting through the lane. Up, no good, but a foul called. That foul going against Trip Branch. Branch gives the Tigers their second team foul. He picks up his second personal foul. Hobgood at the line for 2. Hobgood's first to 2, left short off the front of the iron. He will step back up for his second. Hobgood's first free throw attempts of the night, splits them, goes 1 for 1. And Hopkins County Central now with a 49-44 lead, 4:15 to go in the third quarter. Boyd out of the backcourt. Going to go right wing for Blaine, now to the point for Fralix. Feeds it inside for Riley, spinning, shot up, no good, but draws the foul. With a foul going against 21 Miller. Miller picking up his first foul, team's first, and Riley at the line for 2 for the Tigers. Riley will survey it. Shots up and in.
That's always a good sign when Jameer hits free throws.
And Jameer, some free throw struggles this year, only shooting 38% from the line, able to connect on his first, now back for his second. Riley's second makes it a perfect 2 for 2. We're going to have a timeout taken. Will be a full timeout by the Storm. We'll go ahead and take a 30-second break and be back with the final 4:03 of the third quarter. You're listening to Tigers basketball. You're on your hometown station, 103.3 FM, The Tiger.
Have you been a victim of debit or credit card fraud? Farmers Bank and Trust can help lessen your risk of getting taken advantage of. As our customer, you have exclusive access to a security feature in our app that will allow you to turn your debit card off while you're not using it, then turn it on instantly when you need to use it. Keep your information safe. Log into our free app to use this feature, increasing the security of your information right now. Not a Farmers Bank customer? Come down. Let us set up your account and start protecting you from potential fraud opportunities. This is not a guarantee that your information will not be compromised. This is an increased security measure. Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
And we're back here at the calf. 4 minutes and 3 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Caldwell County offloads 2 made free throws by Jameer Riley, now trailing Hopkins Central by 3 points, 49-46. Hopkins Central will inbound the ball at side midcourt and are actually at the end line. We'll bring it the length of the court. And for the final 4:03, Tiger sportscaster Eric Jacobs.
Thanks, Bob. Back in action. Tigers looking for a big defensive stand here as they trail by 3, under 4 minutes left in the quarter. Central working it around the perimeter. Hobgood feeds it underneath for Man. Man up and shot blocked by Blaine. Oh, they're going to call a foul on that one. I guess they have a better view of it down there than we do here, but that looked like a clean one to me. Blaine read it well, came in from behind and got a palm on it, but instead sends Man to the line for 2. Man converts on his first. 2 substitutions, Phillips and Putty checking into the game. They will replace Pyle and Allman for the Storm. Man hit his first, hits his second, and is a perfect 5 for 5 on the evening from the free throw line. Hopkins County Central up 51-46, 3:42 left in the third. Boyd, one-on-one with Phillips. Shakes him, hands off to Blaine. Blaine's pass comes to Fralix. Now Boyd, one-on-one and a foul called. I believe this foul going to go against 22, Zach Phillips. And it looks like Central went a man-to-man, and I'm liking this matchup of Phillips on Boyd. I think Boyd with a sizable advantage in that one. Hand off to Riley, middle of the lane. Hesitation move, goes up and finishes. Tigers cut the lead. Now trail 51-48, 3:11 to go. 3 by Hobgood, and Hobgood able to connect. Hobgood now with 3 2-pointers, or 2 3-pointers. Let's try that again.
And 3 2-pointers.
There you go, 3 2-pointers. Regardless, makes it a 54-48 game. 2:47 to go in the third. Now Hobgood with the steal. Smooth right hand with the finish. And Central now with a 8-point lead. 2:37 to go. We've gone on a little run here in the third. Tigers need to respond offensively. Boyd driving in the lane, loses possession, able to pick it back up. Had a tip on the ball, but nice strong finish. Gives the Tigers their 50th point of the game. They trail by 6, 2:19 to go in the third. Man for Hobgood. Man, back to Hobgood. Spots up, 3, connects. And now we're going to have a full timeout taken by Hopkins County Central. We'll keep it here for this one. And Bob, you got to think Hobgood dangerous from beyond the arc. If you see him in an open position, you've got to get out there and put some pressure on him.
Well, and that's why they shot us out of the zone.
Yes.
Obviously, Eric, I'm sure we'll go man-to-man. But then we've got to be careful because we're being taken off the dribble most of the night. So we're down 9 points here. We've got to convert coming down when we inbound the ball, keep this thing from getting really out of hand.
And we talked about it a little off air during the first game. Madisonville came out, and in a stretch of probably 3 minutes, I would say hit 5 to 6 threes, all from 2 players, and almost looking to shape up like the same situation here. Through the Tigers, a little bit of damage control here. Let's get some points. Let's have a big stop and then build from there. But you've got to eliminate that 3 ball.
Exactly. We've got to get stops, and we've got to really shoot the ball well here in the last couple minutes of the third quarter. And Caldwell County will run down and bring it to length of the floor. And Tiger sportscaster Eric Jacobs with the call.
Thanks, Bob. Back in action. Tigers trailing by 9. Looking for a big offensive possession. Boyd works around the screen, middle of the lane, up with the left hand and finishes. And that's an athletic shot. I don't think quite got the takeoff he wanted, but being as athletic as Darian Boyd is, was able to finish with the left hand.
We got the result we wanted.
Tigers trail by 7. Here's Mann, right side of the lane, up on Riley, able to finish. And Tylen Mann really having his way with the Tigers this evening. Tigers trailing 61-52. A minute 30 left in the third quarter. Davis hands off for Boyd. Boyd driving the lane, up with the left hand and finishes. That's what you want to see for the Tigers. Darian Boyd starting to get hot. Coming the other way, Putty throwing up one, I think a miscalculated shot. Blaine throws it to Boyd, and underneath the basket, Caden Fralix for an easy 2 points.
I think we got by with a walk in.
I believe we did as well, but it benefits the Tigers now trailing 61-56. A minute left in the third quarter. Tigers looking for another big stop. Miller spots up 3, and Miller right over the hand of Caden Fralix. Able to bury a deep 3 ball. Extends that lead back to 64-56. Boyd, one-on-one, kicks it out to Fralix, wanting to answer on the other end, off the mark. Allman gets the rebound, and now Boyd going to be called with the foul. Reached in to try and knock the ball away.
Darian's third of the game, but he'll play. We don't worry about him. He plays well with fouls.
Got a very high basketball IQ and recognizes the situation well. The Tigers trailing 64-56, 28 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Hopkins Central content to slow it down and hold. Mann working around a screen, driving into the lane. Mann got away with the walk, missed the layup, and then gets the putback. Whereas the Tigers having a hard time defending that 2 to 4 foot radius underneath the basket.
And really nobody wanted to go get the rebound then.
Now down by 10. Boyd behind the back. Some contact gets to Davis, throws it up, no good. And that is the way we will end the third quarter. So after 3 to play, Hopkins County Central able to break the tie and will end the quarter with a 10-point, 66-56 lead. We'll take a 30-second break and be back for the final 8 minutes of this 7th District semifinal. You've been listening to Tigers basketball here on 103.3, The Tiger.
Hello, this is Gloria Smith with the law office of Jeff Russo. Are you buying or selling real estate? Are you planning on refinancing your existing home loan? If so, you should be aware that you have your choice in which attorney provides the legal services associated with such transactions. Our law office has over 50 years of experience in real estate law. We pride ourselves on being cost-effective and having a quick turnaround time. If you're in need of such services, call us today at 365-2763 or find us on the web at www.jeffrussolaw.com. We are located in downtown Princeton on the east side of the courthouse.
This is an advertisement.
And welcome back to the Cab. We're through 3 quarters, and Hopkins Central beginning to assert a little control here in the third quarter, outscoring the Tigers 28-18. And
comeback here.
Yes, we need a comeback. Hopkins Central to inbound the ball at side midcourt when play resumes. And for the fourth quarter call, here's Tiger sportscaster Eric Jacobs.
Thanks, Bob. Back in action. Tigers trail by 10, 7:55 remaining in this game. A lot on the line here. Win, you survive and advance. A guaranteed 2 more games. Lose and the season is over. Ball kicked out to Miller for 3. And Miller starting off with a big-time 3. And now a foul.
Foul on number 5.
A 5. So
I didn't see that, Eric.
that foul going against Putty. I'm not sure when it had to be after the shot.
It was.
Now Tigers in possession. Here's Darius Riley into the game for the first time tonight. Tried to find Davis. The errant pass coming the other way of the Storm. Miller underneath the basket, up and draws the contact. That foul going against Darius Riley. Riley picking up his first foul of the game will be the Tigers' 5th team foul. And that will put John Miller at the line for the Storm. Miller's first, short off the iron.
Shoots the 3 better than he does his free throws.
Yes. Miller coming into this game shooting 53% from the stripe. He's 0 of 1. Now make it 1 of 2. Substitution, Phillips going to check back into the game. He'll replace Mann. Tigers looking for some inspiration. Down 70-56. 7:20 left in the ball game. There's Davis inside for Riley. Riley goes up, drew the contact, not able to finish. That foul going against Ethan Putty. Putty picking up his 3rd foul, team's 4th, and Jameer Riley back to the line for 2. Riley hit his first 2 attempts this half. His first is up, just off the mark. But he will have the opportunity to try and split the 2. Riley back for his 2nd. Take his time, squares it up. The release, and this one is good. Tigers trailing 70-57. 7:12 left in the game. Hopgood, one-on-one with Boyd. Hands it off to Putty. You got to think Hopkins Central probably in no rush to try and force anything as they hold the lead, and in high school basketball, no shot clock. Ball fed inside for Putty, goes up and finishes. Davis being called for the foul. And so Putty the opportunity to go to the line for the and 1. Putty from the line, up, will make it 3. Hopkins Central now leading 73-57. We've got 6:52 left. Riley, middle of the lane, up and in. Some much needed points for the Tigers. You need a big defensive stop here. Now would be a great time for a run. Miller into the corner for Hopgood. Hopgood will dribble at Central, gets it to Allman. Allman one-on-one with the Darius Riley. Hands off for Hopgood. Hopgood out of control, has the ball taken by Boyd. Boyd feeds it up for Fralix. Fralix underneath the basket, finishes with the right hand. And now a full timeout taken by Hopkins County Central. We'll go ahead and take a 30-second break, and then we'll be back with the final 6:20 of the ball game. You're listening to Tigers basketball here on 103.3 The Tiger.
February is love month. Hey, this is Pam Haverlock at Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique. We want to share the love with you. We are offering 15% off mattresses, 50% off all winter clothing, and Jake wanted to share the love too. So Cotton Cafe Dog Treats will be 15% off through the month of February. Come to Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique, where spreading the love is always our deal. Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique, located at 235 Northfield Drive, right by the bowling alley in Princeton. Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique is everything a home should be.
And welcome back to the Cab. 6 minutes and 6:20 left in the game here. listening to the band over here behind us beat out this drum solo. And
got bands everywhere. Got bands
exactly.
From us, got a band beside us.
Exactly, and Caldwell County scoring the last 4 points here, really helping their calls a little bit, still down by 12. And Hopkins Central inbound and brings the lead to the court, and for the call, Eric Jacobs.
Thanks, Bob. Back in action, inbound pass going to be taken away by Davis. And then Davis and Hobgood being tied up. The jump ball will go to the Tigers. Caldwell County will be in possession with the opportunity to try and cut into this 73-61 Hopkins County Central lead. Substitution, Phillips checks out, Putty checks in. Frelick's to inbound from the baseline to Davis. Quick three, John Davis money. Davis now 3 3-pointers on the night. Makes it a 73-64 Hopkins County Central lead. Man, one-on-one with Davis. We'll kick it off for Putty. Putty met by Riley. He drives, dishes it off to Miller in the corner, steps inside the arc, shot up, gets the bounce. And the lead extended back to 11 for the Storm. There's Boyd from the inbound, out of the backcourt. Boyd picking up a head of steam, charging, loses the ball, but then is able to retake it. Comes into the corner for Riley. He'll hand back to Boyd, to Davis. Frelick's side of the lane. Looked like a foul from up here and a finish, but instead Frelick's with 2 much-needed points. Now the Tigers in a press, Central able to break it. Ball fed down low is going to be tipped away. Man thought about a 3. Instead, will take a breath, back it out, and reset the offense. Man met high by Frelick's. They'll hand over for Putty. Riley steps to him quickly. Back to Man, met by Frelick's. And as Man drives, have a foul called, that foul going against Caden Frelick's. Frelick's picking up his 3rd foul. Now substitution for the Tigers, Darius Riley being checked out, Trip Branch being put back in. That is the Tigers' 17th foul, so that sends Man to the line for the 1-and-1. Man's been spectacular from the line. So he gets the touch off the iron and in, will be rewarded with the 2nd.
No misses tonight, 6 out of 6 from the charity stripe. Hopkins Central shooting well from the charity stripe.
Man's 2nd rattles around the rim and drops. Extends the lead back to 11 for the Storm. 4:50 left in this ball game. Tigers looking to eat away at this 11-point deficit. Ball kicked out to Branch for 3. Trip Branch. A phenomenal game so far. And now Central looking to break the press. Able to do it. They get it to Putty. He's met quickly by Frelick's. They'll hand to Man. Riley steps up to Man. Tigers trailing 77-69. 4:22 to go in the 4th. And now Man forced back on the midcourt line. That will be a backcourt violation. And the Tigers with a big-time defensive stand, the opportunity to continue to eat away at this Storm lead. Ball comes to the corner for Branch from downtown. Trip Branch on fire. I think I saw smoke come off of his hands when he let that ball go. And you want to interject some energy into a team, let a freshman throw bombs from about 3 counties away.
Not afraid to let it go either. They're kind of, what were you down, 14 points?
My goodness, yes.
And now we're down by 5. And lots of time remaining here in the ball game.
And Trip Branch.
Trip has 4 threes tonight and total of 14 points altogether. The threes tonight, Trip has 4 threes. John Davis has 3 for the Tigers. So excellent shooting from outside by those young men.
Branch, I think if he would have taken 1 step back, he might have been in Trigg County on that shot.
He was on the western edge of Caldwell County.
He was deep when he hit that one. Steph Curry-esque.
And that will break up the Hopkins Central defense too. I mean, they won't be guarding Darren too on.
Well, he'll have some attention now whenever Tripp has the ball. Tigers now in a press. Central able to beat it. Hopgood out of the backcourt. Skips it into the corner for Allman.
I'd be finding out who their worst free throw shooter is and get him on the line.
Allman dribbles at center, has the ball tipped out and away. Central will maintain possession. 3:56 left on the clock, and now a shove. And we're going to have a technical issued. That tech going against Hopgood. And so another break for the Tigers. John Davis able to get underneath his skin. Not sure what was exchanged down there. Officials talking it out to see what's going on. And the Tigers looking like they have Central a little bit rattled right now.
Central did that earlier in the game against Tripp Branch, grabbing, pushing, shoving.
So see what the official word is.
Hopkins Central only 5 fouls here, so no free throw.
I don't think they issued a technical, just a foul. So now Caldwell County will be in possession of the ball. Still some discussion going on from the Hopkins County Central coaching staff. Now Tigers with the ball to Branch. Branch is met quickly in a foul as Ethan Putty gets a piece of him. Putty going to be called with the foul, and the Tigers looking to have the Storm a little rattled, as we mentioned.
Yes.
Substitution, Putty checking out of the game now with 4 fouls. He's going to be replaced by Kobe Pyle, and the Tigers will inbound from underneath the basket. Boyd to inbound, gets it to Davis, now to Riley, out to Branch. Branch tosses it to the left wing for Boyd. Boyd will back it up to the point, time ticking away, 3:41 left. Davis, deep three, John Davis makes it 4. And Caldwell County cuts it down to a 2-point lead. And now we have a foul call. Tylen Mann and John Davis getting tangled up. You've got emotions running high.
Competitiveness, Eric. You want to see that in your players. And John will pick up the foul.
Davis. No. They're going to give that foul to
Darian
Boyd. So Boyd now with 4 fouls. Mann at the line for the 1-and-1. Mann's first shot rattles around, no good. Boyd able to snag the board. Boyd out of the backcourt. Picks it up, Miller on him into the corner for Davis. Pump fake, Riley spinning, feeds it down low to Branch. Branch hammered underneath the basket. And now Tripp Branch will go to the line for 2.
And a possibility of tying this basketball game up.
See who the foul is officially credited to. Great ball movement by the Tigers on that last possession. Found Branch wide open. And the only thing they could do was foul him at that point. Looks like that foul going against.
Did they signal 20 or what?
Signal 20, but Central doesn't have a 20 on the floor. Get the official word. It is Central's 7th team foul. That goes 40. Against 40, Kobe Pyle. Pyle picking up his first. Branch from the line. Connects on the first. Has the opportunity to tie it back up. What a game from the freshman. Branch's shot up off the back of the iron. Boyd with the rebound. Boyd driving, 2-step into the lane. Finger roll and one. Darian Boyd. Big time finish. Gets the rebound, gets the and one, gives the Tigers the 1-point lead, and will go to the line with the opportunity to extend it to 2. And what a comeback after a shaky third quarter. Have just been firing on all cylinders here in the fourth.
You've got to really pat these young men on their back for not quitting, not laying down, but competing. And competing well, too.
And competing, just a loss of words. It's been phenomenal. Boyd finishes from the line. Tigers lead 79-77. 3:16 to go in the fourth quarter, and we're back to a ball game.
Yes.
Here's Hobgood over midcourt.
Maybe the monkeys own Hopkins Central a little bit here, Eric, giving up a 14, 16-point lead.
Cab starting to rock. The student section for Caldwell County loud through the headphones. Man, able to work his way, just an athletic player.
Yeah.
Davis was in a good position to draw the charge. Man recognized it and was able to beat it. We're knotted up at 79 apiece. There's Boyd, gets it to Fralix, inside for Riley, feeds it back to Fralix, and what a pass from Jameer Riley. No look, split two defenders. Fralix, nice run underneath the basket, able to put it up. Tigers lead 81-79, 2:29. You got to think Mann and Hobgood are who Central is going to be looking for to put the team on their back. Here's Mann, kicks it out into the corner for Miller for three. Miller off the backboard, no good. Boyd with the rebound. Boyd coast to coast. Lays it up left hand, no good. The ball last tipped out. They're going to say it comes off the Tigers. And now we'll have a timeout taken by Caldwell County. Will be a full timeout. We'll go ahead, take a 30-second break, let you catch your breath, and we'll be back for the final 2:08 of the fourth quarter. You're listening to Tiger Basketball here on 103.3, The Tiger.
Prearranged funeral planning gives you real peace of mind. At Morgan's Funeral Home, we can help you plan your final arrangements in advance and make your wishes known. We'll assist you in making the choices and selections that reflect your wishes and help you put them in writing so there will be no doubt. Morgan's Funeral Home, serving families for over 100 years.
And welcome back here to the Cab. What a ball game we have unfolding here in the fourth quarter. Tremendous comeback by the Caldwell County Tigers. Tigers up 81-79 as we speak. 2 minutes and 8 seconds remaining in the ball game. Hopkins Central will have it and bring it the length of the court. Caldwell County just missing, just not failing to capitalize on the last particular possession they had. But what a great opportunity for a stop coming up here.
And just a three-point play from the Tigers tonight has been unbelievable.
And we're back to action. Here's Eric Jacobs with the call.
Thanks, Bob. Back in action. Tigers leading 81-79. A minute 59 left in the ball game. Allman, deep three off the mark. Davis with the rebound. Davis in the backcourt gets it to Riley. Riley back to Davis. He's able to get it across midcourt. Davis holds, gets it to Branch. Branch feeds it to Riley. Riley will hold now to Davis, a minute 39.
Keep away time.
Davis back to Riley. Riley to Davis. They play catch. Davis works around Hobgood, hands it back to Jameer Riley. Riley will hold, got to start to move. Able to split two defenders, kicks it out to Branch. Branch dribbles it high now to Boyd off of his hands. Central able to corral it, a minute 15 left. Mann drives the lane, up, misses the layup, and the Tigers able to get the rebound. Davis will hold, and we have a full timeout taken, a 30-second timeout taken by the Tigers, and I think a great pickup there by Felker. I'm not sure the Tigers have another full timeout, but I think corrected it before anyone noticed.
And we don't keep up with timeouts up here, but obviously we don't know what coaching staff is signaling, but we will be in possession of the basketball when play resumes here.
I think that was a fantastic catch by the coaching staff. Recognized, that's the only guess I can have. Like you say, we don't keep up with timeouts up here, but must have recognized as soon as they called it that, no, wait a minute, a full's not what we need.
I think Hopkins Central have gotten by with a couple fouls on that last possession. but obviously we're going to try to play keep away here.
And I think that we may have lucked out as well underneath the basket. It looked like Man drew a little bit of contact.
Yeah, I think we got by with
threw
one
him off
man.
balance because he doesn't miss very often from underneath.
And for us to come out of the scrum with the basketball was huge.
Tigers to inbound. Central in a press. They get it to Fralix. Fralix will dribble, trying to work around Almond. Fralix gives it to Boyd out of the backcourt. Boyd will dribble and holds. 55 seconds. And now Boyd going to be fouled.
That's what we want.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we want.
That foul going against number 5, Ethan Putty. Putty will end his night with that foul.
And that was their 9th foul, so the next one will be automatically 10. Or excuse me, with the 10 foul, be automatically 2 free throws. But Darian is who you want on the free throw line late in the game.
Now Putty being checked out as his night ends with that 5th foul. He's replaced by Kobe Pyle. And Boyd at the line for the 1-and-1. Boyd's first, a rare miss. Rebounded by Pyle. Central in possession, 47 seconds. Hopgood driving up. Foul, no good. Boyd with the foul.
That may be his...
I think they may have corrected it earlier, and I think they credited that the 4th foul that they gave him to Davis.
Okay, what we thought. And so...
Yes, and that is 4.
Yeah, Darian with 4, John Davis with 3.
Yes. So he will still be in the game, and at the line will be Kobe Pyle. Pyle for the 1-and-1 converts. Has the opportunity to tie it up with this free throw. This is the time the gym going a little more quiet than you may want it to be. There we go. Now the sound picks up. Pyle second off the back of the iron. Jameer Riley with the rebound. Riley holds 42 seconds. Feeds it up court to Fralix. Fralix content to hold. Fralix double team. Dancing on the line, able to feed it to Boyd. Ball's going to be tipped and stays with Caldwell County.
Great call, an accurate call too. Happened right in front of us.
Right in front of the official, right in front of the score table. Tigers will inbound, 30 seconds. And now a foul off the ball.
Yeah.
And that foul going against Hopgood. Hopgood's got to watch out or he might be teed up.
I don't know
A lot of dissent on that call. I don't know how he's not teed up right now. Especially watching him in the backcourt, not sure how he's not teed up. And that will put Boyd at the line for 2.
Darren, you got to have these.
First and 2, connects. Tigers with the 2-point lead. Big time free throw coming up.
2-point lead and a 3-point lead would be huge here.
Boyd's second, pure shot. Tigers lead 83-80. 30 seconds left on the clock. There's Hopgood. Splits him, goes in. Hopgood lays it up and in. We'll have a timeout taken. That will be a full timeout. We'll keep you here for the final 24 seconds. And Bob, I'm still amazed. Hopgood not teed up. Just the patience of Joe from the officials.
Well, and why that wasn't called intentional either. I mean, because it was somewhat flagrant. I mean, you don't push a guy down on the floor and not know that that's not intentional.
Then after the foul was called, jumped up in the air, took off into the backcourt.
Pouted, obviously.
Mouthed the whole way down the court. And so lucky to get away with just a personal foul. So the Tigers, 24 seconds left, a 1.83-82 lead. You've got to think you want the ball to get into the hands of Boyd.
Yes. Caden Fralix is an excellent free throw shooter. We just, obviously we don't want Jameer at the free throw line if we can keep from it. Trip Branch will be good. John Davis, four of the five are excellent free throw shooters.
And I think the way it looks, you keep Riley in the front court.
And Jameer is 3 out of 4 tonight, so he's not shot the ball bad and poorly either.
Tigers to inbound. Fralix holds. Got to get rid of it. Gets it to Boyd. Boyd met in the backcourt. Now is going to be fouled by Miller.
With 21 seconds to go.
So that gives Boyd a guaranteed 2. Tigers now in the double bonus. Miller picking up his second foul. And Boyd with some crucial free throws for the Tigers. Boyd surveys it up first. Pure shot. We mentioned big time moments. He plays for moments like this.
And he's who you want at the line. Make no mistake about it.
Tigers lead 84-82. Second shot. Boyd connects. 21 seconds. Hopgood out for Man. Man driving. Hop step. Lays it off for Miller. Up and in. And a soft foul called against John Davis. Standing in the middle of the lane with your arms up. Still not a fan of if the other player initiates contact, how it becomes a foul.
I have to disagree with that call.
So Miller at the line with the opportunity to tie, 14.8 seconds. Jim getting loud. Miller's free throw up off the front of the iron. Boyd with the rebound, and now they're going to get Boyd for a travel. So Boyd called for a travel. He had 2 players over and grabbing him. We've got to talk with the officials. We're going to have a discussion to see what the call is. Can't hear from up here. Not sure what the issue is. Maybe adding time back on the clock. But a questionable call there.
Yeah, very questionable.
Boyd got the rebound, had 2 players grabbing him as soon as the rebound was caught, and then was called for the travel. So Tigers with a 1-point lead, 85-84, 14 seconds, ball inbounded, 3 from Allman. Allman converts it. Tigers coming the other way, 9 seconds. They trail by 2. Davis driving, gets it to Fralix, and now a charge called underneath the basket. And just 2 unfortunate calls against the Tigers. Still time left, 4 seconds on the clock. You've got to get a big-time steal here.
I think officials, John Davis is just fouled out, but the officials are.
We'll see. Davis fouled out of the game. He's now going to be replaced by Blaine. Tigers looking for a big-time stop here with 4 seconds left. Everybody with the man guarding them tightly. Hopgood, quick ball to Miller. Miller's fouled quickly by Branch. 2.8 seconds left. Miller's going to have 2 free throws, but Miller has not shot well from the line.
1 for 3 tonight, but he will have two attempts.
Miller at the line. Central leading by 2. Miller's first of 2. Rattles around and drops. Now we'll have a timeout taken by the Tigers. Hopkins Central still not out of the woods yet. If Miller can convert this next one, I would say it's just about all but done for the Tigers. But you get a miss, you get a last-second heave, and you never know what can happen. Now Tigers talking some strategy from the bench. Just a really, really unfortunate series of events, but on the flip side of it, could have gone the other way as well with the calls. So sometimes it happens for you, sometimes it doesn't. Well,
you hate for a basketball game to go down to that one call where he was being hacked and pushed around, and then the other thing that just sticks out of my mind is what you just brought up, Eric, about the pouting tantrum thrown by the Hopkins Central player had not teed up for that.
And so some last-second calls not favorable to the Tigers, but puts them, they're still in a position with the Miller miss on this free throw for the opportunity to try and throw one up to tie it up last second. Miller from the line. Shot is up. Misses. Miller gets his own rebound. No one for the Tigers went for the ball. Last second put up off the mark. And that is the way that we will end it. Caldwell County